score remains at 51 for 3 after 7.2 overs. Sri Lanka needing 232 to win, or 51 for 3 from 37 overs that they will have to get the 232. Hello everyone, welcome to the Caribbean #1 cricket channel. I appreciate your company. Thank you for tuning in as we watch this match together. And for those who are only listening to the commentary and are not watching the match, we appreciate your company and we look forward to bringing you the live ball by ball as West Indies seeks to defend 232 in 37 overs. One of the reasons why I'm not a fan of Duckworth Lewis is that I don't think that I should be chasing more than what the opposition made. There must be a formula so that I'm not chasing more, because there's no guarantee that West Indies would have made 232. You know, we hope that they would have made more than that, but there was no guarantee. So that's one of the reasons why I'm not a fan of the Duckworth Lewis. You will ask me what other method would I come up with. I don't know. But I find a difficulty accepting a formula where I am asked to make more than what the other team made to win a cricket match. I can never appreciate that formula. So 7.4 overs, Alzari Joseph 2 for 19 from 3.4 overs, really bowling well. Over the wicket, goes to Asalanka, who turns this down to fine leg. The fielder comes around that Wicket Partnership, who made a brilliant stop early and limit them to 1. The score is now 52 for 3 after 7.5 overs. And Athanaze also dropped the catch at backward point. So I don't know if it was Samawikarama that he dropped, or was it Maduska? But he dropped a catch at backward point after bowling of Jaden Seeds. Nonetheless, Sri Lanka are 52 for 3 after 7.5 overs, with 1 delivery to come in over number 8 as the big fast bowler turns at the top of his mark. He stopped momentarily and makes some adjustment to his field. So I appreciate you being here. Thank you for watching this match with me as we interact throughout, and also for those who are taking the live commentary, like Fritz this morning, who was on his way to church with the wonderful addition to his family, who were just driving to church and listening to the commentary. Over the wicket comes Joseph, bowls to Maduska, plays it to backward point. It goes away down towards the boundary, and they will come back for 2. So 54 for 3 at the end of over number 8. When West Indies batted, they were 100 for 4, but then Sherfane Rutherford and Roston Chase, in a magnificent 85 runs partnership of, I think, 78 deliveries. Was it 85 or 86? Somewhere about there. Of 78 deliveries, put West Indies in a position where they could have launched for the last 12 overs. You know, and so except for those 2 innings, then probably West Indies would have been in trouble. Casey Carty once again gave away his wicket after looking well set. So Wicket Partnership is to continue who bowl a peach of a delivery to get rid of Samawikarama. It was an absolute peach. So there was Chase taking that catch. Seals probably just looking for too much swing, looking for that glory ball and straying onto leg stump a bit. You know, that was an edge down to third man. Can't blame him. Look at that peach. Look at that peach from Wicket Partnership. Round the wicket, touchdown and middle stump and hit the top of off. Moti bowls to Asalanka, who's back on his stump, played it through square leg. They go through for a single. I saw Moti bowler deliver that pitch mid and off to Asalanka, and it turns across him and missed the leg stump, and the umpire signal wide. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. When you signal wide for that, what's the bowler should bowl? Unbelievable, man. I could not believe that the umpire actually signaled wide for that one. Round the wicket comes Moti, bowls to Maraduska, who plays it to mid-on, goes through for a single. the score moves up now to 56 for 3. It was an absolute peach, but what I want to see Moti doing though is don't go for that glory ball, but try to just contain and let the pitch do the rest. So middle and half, stop going for that glory ball. Whipped away by Asalanka to mid-wicket. Chase misfield allows them to go through for a single. The score moves up to 57 for 3. Mr. Casanova is saying, wow, didn't knew the game started back long ago. Kept looking on Google and it's still saying rain delay. Yes, we're at over number 9. They need 37 overs that's to make the runs in. Moti bowls to misfield again by that Jaden Seeds at mid-on as Madaduska whipped that in the air and it goes on the bounce to Jaden Seals. Probably caught in two mind there whether he should go for the catch or not. And eventually the ball passed him at mid-on and they got 2. So maybe caught in two mind there. So they got 1. Sorry, he recovered quickly. I thought they would have gone for another one. So 4 singles from this over thus far by Gudakesh Moti. Here's Moti. Round the wicket, bowls to Asalanka, who drives magnificently through the covers down to the boundary for 4. Over pitched there by Moti and they just driven through the covers. I think Shea Oak need to talk to Moti and said, don't try bowl those glory balls. At 62 for 3, West Indies in the driver's seat, frustrate them and let them come at you. So I want to see Gudakesh Moti bowling some stock delivery now. Some stock delivery and just try to dry up the runs. The pitch will take care of them. Just try and dry up the runs, Gudakesh Moti. Don't get carried away by that glory ball that you bowl to Samawikarama. He comes in, bowls to Asalanka, who turned this away through square leg for a single. I would love to see Chase come into the attack. Or do you give Alzari Joseph one more over? 63 for 3 at the end of over number 9. So they're going at exactly 7-9-63. They are going at exactly 7 runs per over. Do you give Alzari Joseph one more over or do you bring Chase into the attack? It could be tempted to bring Shepherd into the attack, but one more over from Alzari Joseph. Could also be, as I said, tempted to bring Shepherd into the attack, but I would want to go for Chase. I don't think I will definitely I don't think I'll definitely go for Shepherd. It's either give Joseph one more or I go for Chase. I'm not ready for Walsh as yet. So they have gone for Chase. And that's the decision I would have made too. This question may be strange. Please, can you say how many did we make? 180, 185, I think, or 186? 185. However, we batted on the 38.3 overs and we had 6 wickets in hand. So according to the Duckworth-Lewis calculation, Sri Lanka is batting 1.3 overs, fewer than West Indies. Yet still, they have to make more than 50 runs more than the West Indies. So very interesting, very Duckworth-Lewis system. It works, I think, in our favor this time, but let's see. Probably there comes a time when it will not work in our favor. But I know the Sri Lankans will not be happy. But again, I said, is there another method? What is the best method? I don't know. Because I just don't know. Because really and truly, the West Indies was set to launch. But my position is, how you give a team runs that they never actually made. And you give them almost 50 runs more. I don't know. Chase bowls to Madaduska, plays to mid-wicket. Walsh field and there's no run. He stopped it. He never fielded it. It bubbled out of his hand. And he was able to stop it from passing. I will never understand. Never understand. Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Let us get up to 700 today. slips goes down as Chase bowls to Madaduska and that turns sharply. Let's see if the umpire signal wide again. Sensible umpire. You cannot signal wide for that. Well done. Sensible. The ball can't pitch mid and half and turn down the leg side and you're going to signal wide for that. There's no way that is not a wide. What must the bowler bowl then? Chase comes in, bowls to Madaduska, who swept this away down to the square leg boundary. Sloppy from, who is that? Seals. What happened there? Sloppy from Seals. He got his feet all tangled well up. It's like a tangled web. What is happening here? So he missed field one in the previous over of Gudakesh Moti. Fortunately, they only got a single this time. But one, and again now, he misfield this one. Oh, harsh on him. Was his movement incorrect though? Should he have circled the ball instead of cut to it? He cut to the ball, probably should have circled it. It's all about judgment. Chase comes in, bowls to Madaduska, who played this out into the onside, down back with a square leg for a single. 69 for 3 after 9.5 overs. Madushka. So Asalanka comes into strike. He's on 14 from 12 deliveries. Let's watch now as Chase comes in round the wicket to bowls to Asalanka and off the back foot, plays it out into the offside, looking for the single. It's not on. The score is 69 for 3 at the end of over number 10. I would love to see Chase though go over the wicket to the left-hander. Let me go through some of your comments. Patrick Lambert is back in South Africa to get 159 runs for the title. What do you say? Patrick Lambert, I hope I don't come across disrespectful. It is not my intention to be disrespectful or any way. So, and in a very humble way, I'm saying to you, I don't care. And I hope you just, so I hope you don't see it as being disrespectful. I'm so hurt by the West Indies defeat that I'm not interested. I'm not interested. So please understand, I say that with all the humility and not to offend or anything, but I'm so hurt that I don't care. Mr. Casanova on the back foot played out into the outside. Mr. Casanova said, looks like we need Shamar Joseph in this match based on how Alzari bowling. All right, thank you for your opinion, Mr. Casanova. I think Spin is going to do it though. Envoy, I'm sure you don't like that comment a while ago, Envoy, but I know you understand. The cricket forum, it's look like we are choking another final. Sadly, my pain is most likely set to continue. What I'd have to say, Envoy is welcome to the club because as you see, my response there to my good friend Patrick Lambert again is a part of the frustration that I'm feeling after losing that semi-final game. So Patrick Lambert, Envoy 0.5. I wish you luck though. I hope the South Africans pull through. We always appreciate your company, so we wish you luck. Moti bowls to Asalanka, who defends down the half side of the pitch. So this is good from Moti because 4 deliveries, only 1 run. So he has gone back to his stock delivery. So let's watch. When the spinners are on, is over the wicket, bowls to Asalanka, who drives to the edge of the circle at mid-off to Chase, who sends the return in as to be backed up into the offside as the batsman scrambled through for a single, and he has to dive. And did something happen to him? He has to dive. He probably would have made it home. Why was Aiden Walsh backing up so close? He could have given himself another 5 meters. He doesn't need to back up so close. He needs to give himself another 5 meters to cover any ricochet. He would have well in. But I just think that Aiden Walsh was a bit too close. Give yourself another 5 meters. Those things are just common sense. Give yourself another 5 meters, man, so you can react to any ricochet. This one clipped away down back with a square leg. Joseph never put in the effort there just now. I would have loved to see him gone faster after the delivery. So 73 from that over. 73 for 3, or is it 4? 4. They got 2 there because Joseph just lumbered after the ball instead of sprint after it and tried to prevent the second. So 73 for 3 after 11 overs. Not good at all from the 2 big fast bowlers. Vincent is saying, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Joel Williams, why are you hatting up Envoy Ed? Yes, Athena. Thank you, Athena. Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Let us get up to 17,700 subscribers today. We deserve to reach there today. So please. Winston King said, good morning, Cricket Forum, cricketing fans. Chase bowls to Asalanka, plays a forcing shot off the back foot down to the field on the cover boundary, sends the return in. They go through for a single. 74 now for 3. I really hope that we step up on the fielding. Happy Sunday to you too, Winston King. Athena is saying, see the bright woman out, me too. So yeah, I guess Athena understand the frustration that I'm going through. Chase bowls to Madaduska, whips this down to long on for another single. The score moves up to 75, is it? 75 for 3 after 11.2 overs. Babo Liko is saying that if Henry catch the ball and was in the game, I think West Indies would have won. It's a possibility. Yes, I think it would have increased our chances of winning. Chase bowls to Asalanka, who places to backward point, and there is no run. Rutherford scrambling to his left field, and there is no run. Envoy said, frustration, the Cricket Forum. We have won a World Cup, yet we don't know frustration. We only know heartbreak and sadness. Round the wicket comes Chase, bowls to Asalanka, who turned this away down to back with a square leg. Carty came off the boundary field, send the return in. It's 76 now for 3. I think we are bowling a little too full here and not giving the ball enough time to bite in the surface. I just think that we need, especially Chase, who is good at it, to drive the ball into the surface and let it pop out of it. Chase bowls to Madaduska down the pitch. When he got there, he played it down to the man on the mid-wicket boundary for a single. The score moves up to 77 for 3. 1 to come in this over from Chase. 1.5 overs, 10 runs, no wicket. So they still need 32 and 23. 155 more to win. So West Indies really can just tighten it up here now. Chase bowls to Asalanka, who with this high in the air down toward mid-wicket, it gone all the way for 6. So it was short and he pulled it away over mid-wicket for 6. Although I'm wide, long on, straight mid-wicket, cow corner, however you explain it. And although I'm asking Chase to go into the pitch, I'm not asking him to go that short. They are 83 for 3 after 12 overs. So Envoy saying, frustration, the Cricket Forum. We have won a World Cup yet. We have not won a World Cup yet. We don't know frustration. We only know heartbreak and sadness. I wish you all the best, Envoy. I really hope that your team will win. South Africa will win. I hope so. Kirk Amute is saying, good day, Mr. Cricket Forum. I see we got 3 wickets. We more quickly give Rutherford some over our Walsh. All right, so you are going. I don't know why you'd want to bowl Rutherford, but I don't have an issue with Walsh bowling. But I think Moti should get another over. So Moti to Madushka. He comes in, bowls to Madushka, who drives wide of extra cover down to long off for a single. the score goes up to 84 for 3. I think ever since the left-hander came to the crease, we are probably not bowling the right length. I think that first ball that Budakesh Moti bowled to Asalanka, and it grips and turn from about off stump and missed the leg stump, and the umpire signal wide. It has thrown us off. Bowls again to Asalanka, pull this high in the air, same place, cow corner for 6 more. So 6 more down cow corner again. Budakesh Moti just a little short. Oh, 4, 1 bounce. Sorry, 1 bounce 4. They always say you can't set field for bad ball, you know. But I think he was a little short again. Yes, so they're either too full or too short. As you saw, that one was too short again. You need to pitch it up a little more, but drive it into the pitch. Ball, that's the delivery. That's the delivery. Budakesh Moti as Asalanka defends out into the offside for no run. That's the delivery. That one will always travel. Ellery Moti bowls to Asalanka, who turns it to mid-wicket, and there is no run. Armstrong, I think the US viewers are saying that it is a tense sport, but I know in this community they will post it in the chat. So someone please post it in the chat. We're in the US, you can watch it. I think it's tense sport. That's it as Budakesh Moti bowls to Asalanka, and if he has to defend. That's it, Budakesh Moti. Keep it there. Let him hit you from there. Let him play a good shot from there. Let him play a good shot from there, or drive it into the pitch from there and spun it. So this is Moti again. He's going to come over the wicket to bowl to Asalanka. He's in bowls to Asalanka right there, and he played it back to the bowler, and there is no run. So after that long up, which was pulled for 4, he came back well at the end of over number 13, 88 for 3, Sri Lanka. So I think it's 10 sport, but I know they will help you out. Patrick Lammer said, that's the past. From morning, the disappointment is written all over your face. I hope you beat it. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Kirkham, you believe that Chase is being milked like a cow. 2 overs for 11 runs. I will continue with Chase. I will give him another 2 overs. Gerard is saying, we must be humble and honest enough to admit when we get it wrong. Okay, thank you, Gerard. You could be more specific, please, the legendary Gerard. Because what we do is speculation, you know, Gerard. We speculate and we give our opinions, you know, and so thank you, Gerard. Gerard throwing some fire and some shots there. Well done, Gerard Mead. Well done. Walsh comes in, bowls, cut away, beat backward point. It's going out towards the cover boundary. The fielder comes across. That's Carty. Sends the return in, and they will come back for 2. 90 for 3 now. So Aiden Walsh is into the attack. Good morning, Theresa. We always love when the females join us. You know. Morning all the way from St. Lucia. Wind is all the way. Yes, Theresa, thank you very much. As he looks to lap that one, taken on the pad outside the off stump, and there is no run. Heartbeat, said Patrick Lambert. And Vincent is saying good luck to South Africa. Over the wicket comes Aiden Walsh. Cut to backward point. Moti field. 90 for 3. The score remains. So it was short, but the batsman didn't really cut it outside the half stump. South Africa need to drink some water and stop coaching. Aiden Walsh bowls a googly to Madushka, who played it out into the offside. Chase field at backward point, and there is no run. Yeah. You see, I just want to say to Driven through their covers down towards the boundary. Carty has work to do. He stopped it and then overrun it. Will they come back for three? Has he saved the three? Yes, he saved the three. 92 for three after 15.5 overs. I just want to say a quick one sentence to Gerard Mead after this. The legendary Gerard Mead. As Aiden Walsh comes in now, ball to Madushka, short. He pulls this in the air down towards mid-wicket, over the top, 6 runs. Despite the best effort of Jaden Seal, it sailed over his head for 6. It was short, it was a long up, and it was pulled away for 6. So 10 from the over, 98 for 3. For me, Gerard, it doesn't matters to me when I give my opinion and I get it wrong or right, as long as West Indies win. So I am not in the wrong or right thing. My opinion is just my opinion, and if West Indies win, that's the important thing. What I notice in this community, and we need to stop it in this community, and I'm talking about the community. I'm not talking about you, Gerard Mead. I'm talking about the community. What I notice in this community, we are so obsessed with getting it right, and so it doesn't matter to us if West Indies win or lose, as long as we get it right. And it can't be like that. This community is about giving persons the opportunity to express their opinions and their views, and it's speculating. We are speculating, so we are going to get it right sometimes. We are going to get it wrong sometimes. But it's speculation and expressing our views, expressing our opinions. The underlying objective, though, is that, as I said on many occasions, those who are playing must be supported. When they're pulled away, short again, 6 more by Asalanka, as Shepherd bowled short, 104 for 3. So that should be the underlying objective of all of us in this community who are supporters of West Indies cricket. Not whether we get it right or wrong, not whether our favorite player is playing or not whether our favorite player makes 100 or get 5 wickets or not. It's the collective effort that is going to win the match. Shepherd bowls to Asalanka, defends down back with a square leg for a single, or will they look 2? Let's see. Yes, they come back for 2, as Seals was slow to get into the ball, allows them to come back for 2. So I hope you understand. I hope. Yes, come on, West Indies. Put pressures on the guy. That's the spirit, Kirk Amule. Envoy saying, you know what, screw it. We will and no. You know what, screw it. We will, and New Zealand will get destroyed. Shepherd bowls to Asalanka, who stand up tall and played it to backward point, and there is no run. .232 Levi Catwood. It's 232. That's their target. They need 126 now. 126 in 22.3 overs. Yeah, more balls than runs to get is never a good thing. Yeah, Shepherd bowl driven through the offside down to the boundary. Is it gonna get there? Yes, it gets there now. Who was that chasing that ball? The person didn't look to lay out to me. He looked to, as I said, just in a stroll. 110 for 3. 110 for 3 after 14.4 overs. So Mr. Casanova is in New York watching it on 10 Sport. Come on, guys. It's up. No, it's up. Our best 11. The 12th man can only bring on drinks. Yes. Come on, guys, support our best 11. That is true. Oh, the 11, that is, yes. Yes, I agree with you. Mr. Casanova is saying these batsmen making our bowlers look ordinary. And Gerard Mead is saying that we can only win if we get it right. I agree with you. But right, I agree with you, Gerard Mead. We can only win if we get it right. But again, I'll go back to the domino analyst. You're playing a game of domino, and everyone behind you know what to play. Let's watch Shepherd. Round the wicket, bowls to Asalanka, turn that to the man at mid-wicket, and there's no run. Everyone behind you know what to play. But then you played your hand and you won the game. So although they were not in agreement with what you are playing, you still won the game. So getting it right goes to performance. So I can say Evan Lewis should have played this morning instead of Rutherford. But Rutherford played and made 70 plus, 70 odd. So I was wrong to think that Lewis should play ahead of Rutherford. And the coach should have gotten it right. But what happened? Once Rutherford is playing, we support Rutherford. Lewis is not playing, so we don't support Lewis. We don't say, boy, Lewis should have played. No, we support Rutherford. So it's all about speculation, opinions, and then the performance. At the end of the day, the performance will tell us whether we get it right or wrong. Travis Brathwaite, long time I haven't heard from you. So the legendary Gerard Mead. Enjoying the discussion, Gerard. Why are we bowling short? Need to make the players try to hit down the ground. I agree. Bowls driven into the offside, no run. I don't think we're bowling. I think we bowl well for the first. Moti first over was good. Seals first over was good. Joseph bowled 4 good overs. Walsh comes in, full toss, bang away through the offside, on down to the boundary for 4. So full toss there by Aidan Walsh. And it banged away, went down to the boundary for 4. I'm going to say, is Chase not fit enough because he could have prevented that 4? Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Was it Chase on the mid-wicket boundary or was it Seals? Is that the one you're talking on the mid-wicket boundary? I think it was Seals. It was 33. I think it was Seals. Walsh bowls short to Madushka, who plays this away down to Curtis. Straight to him this time for a single, 117 for 3. And as you talk about fitness, I don't know if it's a shirt that they're wearing. So this is something that I would like to get a feedback from you guys on. Because I look at it and it just seems like most of the West Indies players are carrying a little tummy. I don't know if it's a shirt that is giving that impression or it's the reality. Well, I don't see it there and Walsh, so maybe it's the reality. But tell me what you think about the West Indies players on the field. About 4 or 5 players there, which I have noticed with a tummy. So tell me what you think. I don't know if it's a design of the shirt that gives, or that give across, make it comes across that way. Walsh bowls to Asalanka, who turned this true square leg down to the boundary. The fielder comes in, sends the return in. 1 more to the total. After 16 overs, they are 118 for 3. So they need a further 114 to win from 21 overs. The thing is that West Indies needs to get wicket out. I would bring back, I think, 2 bowlers can bowl 4 overs. I would give Alzari another 2 overs right now, I'll bring back Alzar for another 2 overs, and I'll bring back Budakesh Moti for another 2 overs. I'll bowl both of them from one end though. So Alzari bowl is 2, and then Moti will follow up Alzari from that end. So at all time, I would have a wicket taking threat from one end. And we need to go back to Seals. Lawrence is saying, I think West Indies men team have to really get themselves together. These matches are serious ones to go to the World Cup. Lawrence, I must advise you that West Indies will not need to qualify for the one-day World Cup comes 2027. It's a different format. There will be no qualification. The number of teams, I think, will go up from 10. It will go up. And West Indies will not need to qualify. Yes. Sri Lanka play offense, we play defense. When batting, we got to change our batting style. We need to be more positive. Gerard Meade says, Seal started well, but perhaps he was trying to bowl too fast. You could be right, Gerard, because I saw him bowling at what he was bowling faster than Alzari Joseph. And I think he was going for the glory ball and was getting worked away through the onside a lot. I think 12 of those runs came between backward square leg and fine leg. There was a hedge that went to the third man boundary for 4. That's understandable. The catch that Atanase dropped was that, I think, when did that one go down to the boundary? I don't remember. So that would have probably been 5 of the 24 runs that came off him. But he bowled a very good first over. And yes, so you are right. He probably was trying to bowl too fast. I don't know, because he's getting stronger now. He's a strong young man, and I think he's reaching that age where his speed will probably go up. But you're onto something there. What I think that he was doing was trying to bowl the glory ball, that pitch, because he was trying to pitch like mid and leg and hit off stump. Because he was getting a little swing when he pitched an off stump, he was getting a little shape away. And instead of all it there, he was trying to pitch like mid and leg and hit the top of off. And when he tried to do that, the ball just go with the angle and it didn't straighten. And it allowed the batsman to clip it away down back with a square leg for at least 3 of his boundaries. Now, Athena said the 12th man is very important for Sobers and Kanai. Athena, you're a troublemaker, you know. Mr. Casanova is saying, what the long full toss was that from Walsh Jr.? Yeah. So Seals 3 over none for 24. Alzari Joseph 4 overs, 2 for 22. Moti 1 for 25 from his 4 overs as it came off the screen. But Roston Chase 2 overs, none for 16, and Aiden Walsh 2 overs, none for 18. Shepherd 1 over went for 12 runs. I would definitely bring back Alzari to bowl 2, and then followed by Budakesh Moti. Well, they're going to continue with Chase. Hopefully they bring back. I don't have a problem with Chase bowling from this end, but definitely from the other end, you have to give Alzari Joseph 2 overs. And after Alzari 2, you have to give the ball to Budakesh Moti. So I will bowl Chase. I will bowl out Chase from this end and ask him to drive the ball into the pitch. Don't bowl short, but drive it into the pitch and allow it to pop out of the pitch. Round the wicket to Asalanka, turn away, goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. Gideon John said, very interesting comment. Chase bowls to Asalanka, who looks to play that down the offside of the pitch. It turned away and got the outer portion of the bat and goes into the covers. Do you want to elaborate some more, Gideon? Mr. Casanova said it was Chase. He could have run harder to stop the 4. Okay. Chase bowls to Asalanka, who drives. Beat the dive at the man of extra cover. It goes to long off for a singer. The return comes in at the keeper's end, and the score moves up to 119 for 3. We are leaking too many runs. It will not help our cause. We need to pull it back or else go down. Definitely, I agree with that. Let's watch now. Chase over the wicket. He has a short third man, an extra cover, and he has a mid-off. I think that if you have an extra cover, Rutherford needs to come to his right a little. Bowls to Madushka will play this away through mid-wicket for a single. The score will move up to 121. No, Walsh is a fit junkie. He always working out, unlike the rest of the players. But there are other players who work out hard too, you know. Kirk Commute, I saw your comment, you know, but as I said, that player is not in the squad, so that's why I'm not reading your comment. So let us talk about those who are in the squad. Round the wicket comes Chase, bowls to Asalanka, who's forward and turn it into the onside for another single. It's 121 for 3. So 3 singles from this over, and this is what the West Indies batsmen should have been doing. So let's see now. 3 singles from 5 deliveries. We need Chase to finish this over well. Chase. Over the wicket, bowls to Madadushka, down the pitch, drive, beat the inner circle, down to the boundary for 4. So there was Madadushka just using his feet and driving that one down to the boundary. Looked to be a misfield. Chase not happy. Need to see the replay at what happened at covers there. But 7 runs from the over, 3 singles and a 4. And that's what we're not doing. Hitting the gap, getting the singles, forcing the bowlers to change their line and change their length. Because when you're knocking around singles, you know, the bowler is not going to be satisfied with that. He's going to want to change up things. And that's what does that mean? They're knocking around the singles, the bowlers have to be constantly changing and then eventually bowl the bad ball. So Anthony Sunish said 54 for 1 after 7 overs, chasing 158. Well, so they need 100 to win off 13 overs. Yeah. Poor feeling again there from the cover. We are not feeling well, you know. We are not feeling well. Shepherd bowls to Asalanka, who covers up in test match fashion, plays it out into the covers. There's no run. Vincent said, Walsh is bowling a bit late, my thing. Okay, all right. So you think that Walsh was bowling a bit late. But you said the thing about it, Vincent, he didn't bowl well. You know, so it's hard to defend whether he bowl early or late when he doesn't bowl well. So he needs to bowl well to give your views some body. Shepherd bowls to Asalanka, who plays this to backward point, and there is no run. Yes, Teresa, I agree with you. Come on, guys. We need more wickets. And Shirley Samuels, I always thinking about it. Are you a male or a female? Because I know that both males and females use the name Shirley. Oh, sure. Yeah, you could only return now. What was West Indies score? 180 something for 4. But due to Duckworth Lewis, the revised target is 232 from 37 overs. Andre Billy is asking, at what point will Oak bring back Joseph and Moti when the match is over? I would hope that he brings them back soon. And bring them back one, follow the other, because you still need to get in overs from the other end. So as I said earlier, you give them 2 overs from the same end. You know, this is a good. You know, each time I said it's a good over, the last delivery goes for 4, but it's 4 deliveries here, no run from Shepherd. So it's a good over thus far. The important thing now is to come out of it. And you can look at Shepherd, you can see him hitting the pitch very hard. I think we have the bowling to win this match, and as I see Jaden Seals there. Round the wicket comes Shepherd, ball edged away. Oh, there it goes again. 4 good delivery, and then found the edge, and it went to third man for 4, and he's laughing. 129 for 3. 103 needed from 1 815 deliveries. Never Isaac, did you find out the name of the under-19 batsman from Barbados that you suggested that better than Joel Anjo? I'd sent off that text message. I've sent off a text message. I probably need to check my phone, but I did send off a text message. Shepherd bowls to Asalanka, who driven this down to the cover boundary for a single, straight to the fielder. 5 runs from that over. Unfortunate 4, 130 for 3. But, the bigger picture that we need to look at, Never Isaac, if there's a batsman in the Caribbean who, a youngster, another under-19 youngster in the Caribbean who I am comparing to Joel Anjo, whether I think that he's better than Anjo or they are just about the same. But the good thing about that is that we should be happy. We should be happy and don't see it as a negative. That then there's another young batsman who the Cricket Forum, with his vast knowledge and understanding of cricket, can able to say, this young man, in my opinion, I think that he is better than Joel Anjo. So maybe arguable. Let's use the word arguable, better than Joel Anjo. Probably use that word. We as fans of West Indies cricket should be happy, and we shouldn't see it as a negative. Because it doesn't matter how good rain is coming back down. Bowls to Asalanka who plays this into the covers. For it doesn't matter how good Joel Andrews is, and no matter how great he is. It is good for the cricket in the West Indies if there are 2, 3, 4, 5 batsmen who are really competing to be number 1, instead of just this one standout batsman and all the rest average. But let's see, Alzarri Joseph escorted that delivery almost to the boundary. He finally picked it up and the batsman came back for 3. 133 for 3 after 18.2 overs. So that's Asalanka 50. So that's his 50. 50 from 44 deliveries. Madushka, who opened the innings, he's still there on 45 from 39. Was it Madushka that Athanaze dropped? Or was it Sama Wikarama? I'm just wondering which one was it that he dropped, because it would have been a big difference probably. Turn away through square leg down to the boundary, comes off the boundary. That's Athanaze, and he holds it. It's 134 for 3. The rain is falling, and so the groundsmen are getting into position now. For this match to be a match, at least 20 overs have to be bowled. It is clear that Sri Lanka should be ahead on the Duckworth Lewis. A wicket here would probably tilt it though. Chase bowls to Asalanka with defense. And the score remains at 134 for 3. Is it that they are ahead on the Duckworth Lewis, so he's not taking any chance? He doesn't want to get out. And then it pulls back. Chase round the wicket, bowls to Asalanka. He again defend a peel there. I would go up, Chase is saying that it hit the bat. Well, if he said that, but I would have reviewed it. I'll just show a review in the blind. I have 2, so I'd burn 1. Chase round the wicket, bowls to Asalanka, is down the pitch, is forward. At the end of the over, the score is 134 for 3. Alzarri Joseph time now, especially with the rain looking to come back down. Let's watch this. Because we need 2 quick inside edge. So Chase was right. Sajam Mohammed has said, if it's not the pitch condition, it's the rain. Windies can catch a break. Shamaz Mohammed, all right? The rain is beginning to come harder now. Somebody need to pull something and go down and call out the physio and see if the rain can come down before 20th over. I know it's so me play the cricket, Somebody need to go down. Man, a muscle cramp or something, so that the physio come out and we burn 5 minutes and see if the rain come down hard. And then, the match has to call off as a no result. Shepherd over the wicket, bowls to Madushka, cuts this away, down to third man. Work for Moti and the third man boundary, sends the returning. Good work there, Moti. Moti, I criticized you last week for last week for not really picking up the line of the ball early enough when you're on the boundary. But you did well, just done. Well done. Good work. Limited to 1. Well done. Mr. Casanova is saying, these Sri Lankans batters playing T20 cricket. Yes, they're really going hard. Really going hard. Asalanka bringing up his 50. Shepherd bowls to Asalanka, places out into the covers. Aiden Walsh Jr. cannot prevent the single as the score moves up to 136 for 3. Gideon John is saying, seems like a lot of guys are getting chubby and cannot move that fast. You're getting that impression too. I just, and I'm here wondering because there are so many of them, it just look like they have a little tummy. Shepherd over the wicket, bowls to Madaduska, play this away down to third man for another singer. Moti field. And I'm wondering, because the closed design can give the wrong impression. And that's why I'm wondering if is it the closed design or is it that they're just getting a little chubby? Look at Shepherd here. Do you think that Tommy is budging out a little? Garth Williams is asking why didn't Evan Lewis open? I don't know. I think they decided to go with Rutherford instead of Lewis. And Rutherford did make some runs. So I think they made the right decision. Shepherd pitched up to Asalanka, who drives through the covers down to the boundary for 4 more. 141 for 3 after 19.4 overs. So I don't know. It was either going to be Evan Lewis or Sherfane Rutherford, and Rutherford made the runs. Thank you, Shirley. Appreciate it, man. Always good to have the females among us. The flowers among the thorns. Always, man. It's always a pleasure. Andre Billy saying that Walsh was never going to bowl well. That is why he's never in my team. Pure off volleys and short balls. Okay, Andre Billy. Shepherd bowls to Asalanka, who defends out into the offside. And no, Shepherd need to hold his hamstring, So Shirley's from Dominica, living in the USA. We appreciate it. We welcome. Vincent. I love that, Vincent. Oh, well said, man. Well said, Vincent. I love that. Thanks. That one played back down the pitch to the bowler at the end of the 20th over. So match on, 20 overs have been bowled, 141 for 3. So there will be a winner now. There will be no result. So need to see the Duckworth-Lewis par score. Is that what they're showing? No, they're not showing it. So this is a good one from Vincent. I wish Andre was here, Mr. Brown. He's a better wicket taker than you. No, man, that's okay, man. Oh, yeah, I couldn't see any disrespect in that. I see it as a good one. I see it as a good post. I see it as, one that brings out laughter because we understand what you are saying. Andre always getting wickets. 86% chance for Sri Lanka to win. It's the Duckworth-Lewis par score just came up a while ago and I missed it. Chase bowls to the right-handed Madushka, who plays this away down to long on. He's on 49 now, 142 for 3. The Duckworth-Lewis par score. Duckworth-Lewis par score, because I have no producer to this. I cannot plug in the numbers. Bring back Seals now for a winning spell. I would love that, if I don't mind if Chase give us a winning spell now. I would love Roston Chase, who's bowling. I love Roston Chase to pick up a hat-trick. I would definitely love Roston Chase to pick up a hat-trick now. So whosoever is bowling, I want them to pick up a hat-trick. Round the wicket comes Chase, bowls to Asalanka, taken on the pad, and there is no run. You see that first delivery that Budakesh Moti bowl to Asalanka and it pitch off stump and miss leg stump and the umpire call wide. I just think that just throw. I just, in my view, that was just a turning point in the game. That's how I think. Chase to Asalanka, turn it into the outside. Oak moves from behind the stump, cannot prevent the singer. Neither was Brandon King coming in from mid wicket. 143 for 3 after 20.4 overs. And Mr. Casanova believed that you should have played Shamar for Shepherd or Walsh Jr. I wouldn't have an issue. I wouldn't have an issue with that, Mr. Casanova. Chase over the wicket, bowls to Madushka, who turned it away to mid wicket for his 50. So that's Madushka half century. 144 for 3 after 20.5 overs. Lawrence Wilsey saying, thank you very much for the information about the West Indies not having to qualify. Respect, man, respect. That's what we are here for. Yes, Gerard Mead. Round the wicket comes Chase, bowls to the left-handed Asalanka. 144 for 3 after 21 overs. There was no run there. So Chase finished another over. 5 overs, none for 30. Nothing is more disturbing to see a coach laughing while commenting about a player injury and a bowler smiling after being hit for a boundary. Those things. I don't like those things. It was very unfortunate, especially the incident with Chinel Henry. And for those of you who have not seen it, and I have a clip there where Sean Diaz, the West Indies coach, while talking about Chinel Henry injury, and Chinel Henry had a serious injury, and maybe I can find the clip for you to. Well, no, maybe I don't know if I'm allowed to play it. This being so. And the thing, there was something. Alzarri Joseph is coming back into the attack. Let's hope he gets a hat trick here and pull West Indies back in the match. 2 or 3 wickets will be good. Joseph over the wicket, bowls to Madushka, who played this away down to the fielder coming off the square leg boundary for a single. The score moves up to 145 for 3. 145 for 3. So we hope the rain stops, because I still think that if there's no rain, West Indies can win this match. I think that once we break this partnership, and then there'll be a clatter of wickets. But the rain is coming down harder and harder. But I definitely think there will be a clatter of wickets. You cannot laugh about someone getting hit in their eye. And especially the person who got hit in their eye had a injury in the past, pulled, misses through to Hope, and there is no run. So Joseph working up some pace there, low. That was only 133. Yes, Gerard Mead, I agree with you fully. Mr. E saying, poor captaincy by Hope, wrong team selection, poor use of bowlers bowling poorly except for Alzarri, poor field placing. All right. Thank you very, very much for that, Mr. He. Yes, Beresford Bingham is saying that we need 2 or 3 quick wickets to come back into the game. Definitely. Joseph bowls cut, misses through to the keeper, and there is no run. That's 135 kilometers per hour. So Joseph bowling mid 80s here, 184. Mr. He said, Jaden Seals didn't belong here. He's so rusty. Well, while I welcome your opinion, Mr. E, and you are entitled to that, and I appreciate it. I have no issue with you expressing your opinion, and you may well be right. I disagree, though, that Jaden Seals should not have been there. I'm always going to play Jaden Seals in my one-day international team, because Jaden Seals' ceiling is so high. And without you playing him, he is not going to reach his ceiling. It's a slow start for him, yes, but he has such a high ceiling, in my opinion, that I will always play him, because The only way forward for Jaden Seals is up and up and up. That's my position. Joseph ball short to Asalanka, pull this down to backward of square leg for 4. He's upset with Rutherford, who just jogged off the ball. After the ball, he'd think that there should have been a better effort from Rutherford. But, it's unfortunate that Alzarri Joseph believed that, well, it should have been a better effort from Rutherford. But Alzarri Joseph should remember that about 2 or 3 overs ago, he escorted one very close to the fine leg boundary and allowed them to get 3 when he could have prevented even 2 if he had made the effort. So the whole team falling apart. I wonder if Sammy doesn't care about the one-day team and he only care about the 20 overs team that played away down to the bowler and the cover boundary and the field and the cover boundary for a single. 150 for 3 after 22 overs. So yes, Rutherford never put in a big effort. He should have put in a bigger effort. But also Alzarri Joseph 2-3 overs ago just escorted the ball very close to the fine leg boundary and they got 3 when I really think they should have gotten 1. So while you're entitled to your opinion, Mr. He, and it's your right to say that Jaden shouldn't be there, I would have always picked him. So that next comment, it's including the name of a player who is not there. So but I could say though that Shepherd was our best bowler in Australia economy-wise. Envoy saying he's getting beer ready to heal his sadness. Okay. All right. All right. Does that mean that South Africa are winning or losing? Swung away over deep mid-wicket for 6. So there was Chase over pitching and Asalanka just swinging it away over deep mid-wicket for 6. 156 for 3. I still maintain that we can win this match. And I'm not crazy. I still maintain 44 and 32, 76 runs to get. That's still a lot of runs. They are 3 wicket down. If we get 2 or 3 quick wicket right now, they are in trouble. Chase. Round the wicket, bowls to Asalanka who defends. No run. So I'll still bring back Alzarri for 1 more over from the other end. And after that, I will bring on Butakesh Moti. So I'll continue to have Chase. Gone for 6. It's probably Jaden Seeds' time now. Chase, round the wicket, bowls to Asalanka who drives through the covers. It's going to run very close to the boundary. Stop, but it ricocheted off Seals and go into the boundary for 4. So he slid across the ground and it just ricocheted off him and goes into the boundary for 4. So nothing going the West Indies way. So you have to bring back Seals now from Chase end. So 1 more for Alzarri from the other end. Then Seals, then Moti, then Seals, then Moti. That's how the next 5 overs should go. I still think we can win this match. Vincent said, Seals need to check his seals. Wow, lovely one, lovely one. It's leaking 4s. You're one that should be around for a long time. Yes, he didn't bowl well today, but as I said, he has such a high ceilings. Mr. E said, I make too much money and I yam them belly full. I really, is it that at least 4, in your opinion? Because what I'm seeing is probably about 4 or 5 of our players who you can see there, if you look at the Sri Lankans, their shirt almost flopping. When you look at the West Indians, their shirt is very close to the belly. Madushka comes down the pitch and drives to mid-off and goes through for a single wild return there, but backed up into the offside and 1 more run. The score goes up now to 162 for 3. So 14 overs to get 70 runs. So that's exactly 5 runs per over. 14 overs to get 70 runs. get some good wickets. If we can get 2 3 wickets, if we can go bam, 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 I think we are still in this, man. I definitely think. Mr. Casanova said they party way too much and beers way too much. Thank you, Anthony, for the score update. South Africa 64 for 3 after 10. So this look like New Zealand. Mr. E think that's a very weak West Indies team. Even Lewis is for only T20 game. All right. After the series finish, Mr. E, we are going to discuss the series and then you can come on and give us your alternative because, as I said, this is not one such a forum where when the West Indies team is playing, it's one of my endeavor not to discuss players who are not there, as it's only the players who are playing can win. And I've said this a million times, can win the match for us. So I'm not going to talk about players who are not there. I will only stick to the players who are there. Over the wicket, Joseph bowls to Madushka, who swings this away. Down to mid-wicket, it bunks away into the boundary for 4. He never timed it that quite well. However, it bunks away into the boundary for 4. So 66 needed now from 83 deliveries. I think that we can still win. I can imagine seeing Mr. Brown as our coach on the boundary shouting instruction. You think that will happen, Jared Mead? I don't know. I don't think it will ever happen. Boy. I don't expect West Indies to win when they are not taking wickets and can't stop the flow of runs. Exactly, Patrick Lambert. We are not drawing up the runs and we are not taking wickets. Joseph bowls to Madushka, who played it away down to cover for a singer. Is that Shamar Joseph on the field? I think he's on the field for who? 167 for 3. 65 runs needed from 82 deliveries. I think we can still win this now. I still think so. Yeah, because if you are not taking wickets, the batsmen at the crease are going to become more and more confident, are going to play more and more strokes. And if you are not taking wicket, the run chase just become easier. Is Walsh Jr. and Carrier the only leg spinner we got in the West Indies? We need a different leg spin option because it's not working with Walsh. Joseph bowls to Asalanka, would play this away down to the field and the cover boundary for another singer. It's now 168 for 3. 64 more needed. West Indies needs 7 wickets. Sir, Kirk Amute is saying that West Indies looking like under 13 spinners. Yes, Theresa is saying that I agree with you, Mr. Brown. We need wickets upon wickets. Joseph over the wicket, wide down the leg side, wide signal 169 for 3. Yes, Seal bowled magnificently in England this year and took some wickets. He's saying, but not with Hope captaincy. So he hasn't much confidence in Hope captaincy. That is something that we need to look at as you bring it up, Mr. He. I really think so. Over the wicket, bowls to Madushka, plays it to mid-wicket, straight to Aiden Walsh Jr. Looking for a singer, but none is on. 169 for 3. So I want Seals to come from the other end now and then bring Moti from the other end. So the next 4 overs should be bowled between Seals and Moti. That's what I would do. Or if you want to bowl Moti next end and bowl Seals from the end that Alzari Joseph is bowling, it's also fine with me. But the next 4 overs should be Seals and Moti. Joseph over the wicket, bowls to Madushka, plays it to backward point, Chase field, and there is no run. The score is 169 for 3. Yeah, you know, we really need a deep dive into Shea Hope captaincy, because ever since he became captain, not that the ODI team has been performing before he became captain, but he has not turned it around. While one can argue that Rovman Powell have turned around the T20 team, he along with Sammy, by moving the team from 9th to 3rd, I think it's 8th. And I know some in the air, over the top, down to the cover boundary for 4. So there was Alzaro Joseph pitching up, and Madushka just hitting it over the top, down to the boundary for 4, 173 for 3. I know they said 9th because they wanted to look better, but it's really 8. West Indies was really 8 when Sammy and Rovman Powell took over the leadership. It was really 8, and they moved it to 3. As usual, they said 9th because they wanted to look better than it really is, but it's really 8. It was 8, you know. But we do not see that same movement in the one-day team when Hope took over. So it's something that we need to look at, take a deep dive in. Maybe there need to be a change. We need some wicket-taking spinners, you know, because our other spinners, they're S, you know. So it's okay. Reggae, welcome, man. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you here, and you're saying too much muscle builders and not enough practice. Everyone wants to play T20. Yeah, so it's Moti. Over the wicket, ball short to Asalanka, who pulled it down to back with a square leg. Shepherd did it picked up cleanly, but he kept it in front of him, and one more to the total, 174 for 3. Mr. Casanova, say what you want to say about Powell, but he's a far better captain than this when it comes to situational awareness and tactical awareness. But I do understand Hope has to also concentrate on keeping. So should we have Powell to captain the one-day international team, Mr. Casanova? Should we? Vincent is saying, I was speaking of Seals fielding. I lost the thread of that conversation as Moti bowls to Madushka, who's off the back foot, and he cuts it away down to the cover boundary for 4 more. 178 now for 3. And they're really closing in on victory now, but I still think that we can win if we can get 3 wickets quickly. So Vincent, I do not remember the thread of the conversation, so I still won't be able to respond, Vincent. My apology. So South Africa are 81 for 5 after 13 overs. So once again, South Africa choke in a final. Once again. Stephen Rhodes said, I wouldn't want Shamar Joseph playing. I want him to focus on Test cricket. You know what, Stephen Roach, all right, cool. But my view, and I'm giving my opinions. You have a right to your opinion, but let me give the same thing I said about Seals is the same thing I'm saying about Shamar. I want Shamar to be playing one-day international. Yes, he and Seals. I think that the ceiling for both of them is so high. And the only way that they are whipped away through mid-wicket, work for, who is that running after that ball? He just escorted it into the boundary. That's Chase. He just escorted it into the boundary. He's struggling him. Struggling. Huh. I can't understand these guys. Struggling. It's a joke. Down to the boundary for 4 more. So Sri Lanka really closing in on victory now. Yes, so Stephen Roach, my view on Shamar Joseph is the same as I said on Seals. I think their ceilings are very high. You know, when I say ceilings, I mean, I think they have a lot, they can improve. They have the ability to improve to be really great one-day international bowlers. And the only way they're going to be great one-day international bowlers is unless we play them. I honestly believe so. And I think with Seals and the 2 Joseph and Gudakesh Moti and Akiruse, well, sorry, I'm not going there. I think with those four, and there are others who we can use to have a really world class bowling attack in one day international cricket. Patrick Lambert is saying that your expectation is very high. Is it expectation, Patrick, are foolish? Maybe it's more foolish, don't you know? Yeah, but I got thank you. I don't believe we can win from here, but I wish you all the best. Yes. Mm. Is it, maybe my eyes are closed, Patrick, and I'm dreaming. Although you're seeing me, maybe my eyes are still closed. Some talk about dreaming and dreaming of winning a World Cup. Um, but I know that people dream with their eye closed, and I know you cannot hit a cricket ball with your eye closed. You probably will only connect one or two times. So I would hope that he says he has a vision. Mr. E saying, please, wishing for a wicket is not the way to get them. But from our position, we have to wish for it. If we're at the ground, we could shout out to them and tell them what to do. But from our position, we just have to wish, right, Mr. E? What do you think? Win probability as Sri Lanka 99% chance of them easily winning. This is not a good Sunday enough for me. Not a good Sunday. Moti bowls caught. Out caught at slip. Well done, Moti. Come off the field. Oh, well, King are saying that he isn't sure. Let's see what this television umpire is going to do now. Let's see. I want to see the replay. Is this the breakthrough we are hoping for? I was just going to say, Mr. Casanova, is that once there's a 1% win probability, we have a chance. And, Manchester City won this morning with the very last kick of the game. I think that Wolves were robbed again. I think that there should have been a foul. You have to give that an umpire. The third umpire have to give that, else West Indies should walk off the field. It's a clean catch. It's cleaner than the one that he gave out in the T20 International. Me don't talk him out. Me not even look on that. Wesley McPherson, there seem to be, well, why there isn't a slip fielder for the Pacers? Too many runs are leaking in that era. Well, there was a slip fielder for Moti. I'm not looking on that anymore. If he doesn't give it out, we need to send the police down there for him. Yeah, of course he has to give it out. Yes. Clean catch. That is a clean catch. Oh, got out in the T20 match on Thursday. Wasn't a clean catch. Brilliant from King. Brilliant. Mr. McPherson, it seems like something is wrong with your account, Wesley McPherson. I saw on more than one occasions, I saw a comment from you in the comment section, and I attempt to reply to it, but somehow something wrong with your account. I don't know if YouTube have a problem with your account or something, but there's something wrong with your account. When your comments come in, there's an issue with them. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but it is probably an issue with you and YouTube. So is this the door we are opening? The better ODI players are not here. All right. Well, as I said, I'm never one who's to run down one opinions. I respect everyone's opinion. I may disagree with them, but I respect your opinion, and I expect you to respect mine, even if we do not have the same opinion. The better ODI players are not here. I wouldn't say I agree with you 100%, but there could have been players who I would consider better than some of the players here. So was that the breakthrough that we are looking for? Joseph needs to bowl slower balls better. Thank you, Gerard Mead. I love that comment from you, Gerard Mead. I really appreciate it as Moti twirled that one into to Lion Edge. And he's on the front foot and he played it down the half side of the pitch. So Lion Edge, is it? Moti bowls to Lion Edge. He goes deep in his crease and played it to square leg. And there is no run. It's 182 for 4 after 25 overs. So 12 overs to go for them to get 50 runs. Now, I just think, I said it already. You see that very first delivery that Gudakesh Moti bowls to Asalanka and it pitch off stump and miss leg stump and the umpire signal wide. I just get the impression that it just throw off Moti completely. Because after he bowled that and you call it wide, he must be asking himself, what must I bowl? So Aiden Walsh now. Let's hope for some success from Walsh. Over the wicket, bowls to us. Top edge. Chance. Oh, drop. Short off the fielder. Sends in the return there, Shamar Joseph, and they got a singer. Lucky. Oh, my Lord. Lucky. Lucky. So South Africa, 86 for 5. So this now. All right, look at this now. Aiden Walsh is bowling. And this is where I am not happy with some of you in this community. I'm telling you the truth. There are some of you in this community right now who think that Aiden Walsh should not be playing in 11. And you do not want him to get a wicket. You wouldn't want him to get a hat-trick. Although if he gets a hat-trick right now, West Indies is on their way to win the match. But because you believe that he should not be in the playing 11, you don't want him to get a hat-trick. You want the ball to go away all over the place. And that is what I'm saying. That is fundamentally wrong. You don't want him to play. Yes, I would be bowling him now. I would be bowling Seals if I was the captain. But I want him to get a hat-trick right now because he getting a hat-trick, West Indies will have a good chance to win the match. And that is the point that I keep making. Even if you don't think the player should be in the playing 11, even if you don't think the player should be in the squad, when he's playing, support him. Because if you're a West Indies supporter, any at all, you have to support the 11. So I really want Walsh to do well right now. I would be bowling Seals. I've said it. I would be bowling Seals right now. But Seals is not bowling. It's Walsh's bowling. It's Walsh that can get the wicket. Support him. Even if you don't think that he should be in the 11, support him. Walsh bowls to Lineage, who played this away to the man at the edge of the circle at mid-on. 186 for 4. They get a single. Asalanka will come into strike now. He's on 76 from 69 deliveries. So Stephen Roach, he's also think that Shea Hope is not a good captain. Walsh to Asalanka. Asalanka plays this to short, fine leg. Chance for a run out. The return comes in at the bowler's end. And it goes down to the fielder backing up as they go through for a quick single. It's 187 now for 4. 187 for 4. Shea Hope is not a good captain. How come all our batters cannot score a run a ball minimum? I don't see the parallel, but it's all right. I appreciate your comment, Stephen Roach, but I do not see the parallel. Lioness Seckers as Walsh comes in. Over the wicket, bowls to Lioness, who cuts this away to the man at backward point. Good stop by Gudakesh Moti, and there is no run. So at the end of the over, the score is 187 for 4. Not a bad over there from Walsh. How many came off that one? He bowled his first 2 overs for what? How many came off that over? Never Isaac is saying, I'm very happy for all our young batsmen. However, the fact that you kept making mention of the Barbadian player when the name Joel Andrews mentioned. May be interested to find out more. I soon tell you his name. And as I made the point, I'm not, because as I told you, Joel Andrew and I talk. We talk, you know. So it's not a matter of lowering Joel Andrews' colors. It's a matter of saying that we have had a batsman, genuine good youngsters in the cupboard. Moti to Asalanka is out leg before. Must be. The umpire said not to. Oh, he gave it. Okay. He's got to review it. Why is he reviewing it? Come off the pitch. Why are you reviewing that? You're dead. It's how plumb. I believe that our bowlers need more aggressive bodyline bowling. If the opponent wants to attack that kind of bowling, it will be at their peril. Outside the half stump, hit him on middle stump, and he's reviewing it with his front foot behind the popping crease. But you think about cricket, you know, batsmen never think they are out leg before, you know. Never think that they are out leg before. Is that same umpire why West Indies don't win this? Well, I don't know. I mustn't say that. But he was the one who gave wide to the ball that pitched outside half stump and missed leg stump. I cannot understand it. What must you bowl? If you pitch outside half stump and the ball miss leg stump, what must you bowl? Can somebody tell me? And that umpire signal wide for a ball that pitch outside like half stump and miss leg stump. And I just think that it show off Moti. It missed the bat by a mile. And see there, it hit him between mid and half. It hit him. And I'm going to review it. Batsmen never think they out leg before, even when they're dead plumb. Come off the field. I believe that our bowlers need more aggressive. Okay, I read that one already. Stephen Rhodes is saying that I replaced Sammy with a coach that win. Come off, get off. I replaced Sammy with a coach who has won the ODI World Cup. Cyrus Caesar is saying the problem with West Indies cricket is the best players are not available for West Indies. Thank you, Cyrus Caesar. And Frank McCune, how you doing, man? We had a lovely chat this morning in the comment section. These guys should be playing wind all cricket. They will be champs. I don't quite understand. Would you like to rephrase that comment? Theresa is saying the problem with West Indies is when they take 2 to 3 wickets, they tend to lapse and take the game for granted. You may have a point there, no, Theresa. They relax a little. How come our bowlers are getting hit to the boundaries so often? It is so difficult to bowl. And so Leonard Gardner is saying that field placing is a problem. Mr. Casanova is saying gone. Yes. And why would you call a name for a captain when the players not even on the team? Yes, I should not have done that, Nigel Brown. Cool, no problem. I should not have done that. That's against my principle. I love that, Nigel Brown. Bring me to accountability. I love that. Big up yourself, Nigel Brown. Nice. Moti bowls to the left-handed Kamindu. Well, him never bat yet. We can still out him, man. Out that. Moti bowls to Kamindu, swept away. Down back with a square leg for a singer. The score now moves up now to 187-88 for 5 after 26.4 overs. So they need 44 and we need 5 wickets. We can go bam here now, you know. South Africa are 97 for 6 as that one was defended out into the offside. Is this Moti last over? He can only bowl 8, I think. It's 37. Oh, he has 2 more after this. So Moti has to bowl out from here now, you know. Gudakesh Moti has to bowl out from here. You can't take the ball from him. Give Walsh another over because I don't think the last over was that bad. And give him another over. Then you go back to Seals and Joseph. Clipped away down to long on, mid on. They go through for a quick single. The return is backed up. It's 189 now for 5. Mr. Casanova, I said, I wouldn't mind Walsh break a record and get 6 wickets in his over. Of course, Mr. Casanova, that's what we want. Of course, that's what we want. Of course. I get 5 because it's 5 more we needed. Mr. E said Sri Lanka just needs singles to win. Yes, but we only need 5 good deliveries. You understand, Mr. E? Really? You really think West Indies supporters are so negative? Well, we have it all the time, Jane Bar Augustine. All the time. I'm telling you, there are persons who don't want Walsh to get any wicket because they want to say, I told you he shouldn't play. They are so, it's more important to them to say, I told you he shouldn't play. I am a genius. I got it right. That is more important to them than West Indies winning. I'm telling you, Jane Bar, I'm telling you, it's more important to them to say, I got it right. I told you Walsh shouldn't play. Walsh, boastful energy, witness in the air, over the top, full toss, 6 runs, bad ball. And so, you see that now, Jane Bar Augustine, it's a bad ball. It's a full toss. It's rubbish bowling by Walsh. We need to admit that. That is rubbish bowling. But those persons now are saying, you see, we told you he shouldn't be playing. Me, I'm hoping he get a wicket with the next ball. I admit that it's a rubbish ball. I admit it's foolishness he just bowled. Full toss. Absolute foolishness. Absolute garbage he just bowled. But am I going to say I told you he shouldn't play? No, I want him to get a wicket with the next ball and the next one and the next one. And West Indies win the match. Yes, that's how I am. I can't help it. That's how I am. I criticize West Indies players all the while. Everybody knows that I beat them. I take it to them. I call them out. I bring it to them. But in a match, I have to support the playing 11. In a match, I have to support the playing 11. When a squad is selected, I have to support the squad. That's just how I am. And I that's how I am. The box of ball coming out. Let me race through some comment. Leonard Gordon think that field placing was a problem. I think I read that one already. So why is this happening? Why would you call? Yes, I read that one already. Stephen Roach is saying, Sammy does not know how to win an ODI World Cup, and you don't want a losing ODI captain to coach the West Indies. You want a winning ODI coach to introduce a winning mentality. We'll probably never get a coach then. Lawrence Wilson said, how come West Indies have players only want to play T20 cricket and don't want to play ODI cricket? Back in the glory days, everyone play anything. Weak administration, player power. You never heard a talk about it, Lawrence Wilson? Player power, man. That's what run West Indies cricket. And Dre is saying the fitness of West Indies players an issue, both men and women. I definitely think so too, Dre. And interesting, just to draw a parallel, you know that the England women team are being heavily criticized for their lack of fitness as the number one reason why they lost the game to the West Indies. Yes, they are being heavily criticized in the English press for that. Heavily criticized. The English press is going at them, says a lack of fitness why there was clear signs of lack of fitness why they lost that match. Wayne Brown think that both West Indies and Sri Lanka plays hit and miss cricket. The Lankans seem to be doing it better today. So let's watch now as Kamindo faces up to Walsh. There's a slip in place. There was somebody who said that we should have a slip. Walsh comes in now, bowls to reverse sweep down to backward square leg. It's going to go very close to the boundary. It got there. That has come in, do just reverse sweeping it down to backward of square leg for 4. That brought up the Sri Lanka 200. 200 now for 5. 200 for 5. Can we pull this off? Can we pull this off? I don't think field placing is the major problem. I see players feeling lazy and bowlers bowling bad deliveries. You can't set field for bad ball through turn away into the onside. You're spot on, Michael Douglas. You're spot on. I saw that too. It's all right, Nigel Brown, man. No, man, it's all right. Vincent Norton, he said, there was a time when we had a strong second 11, not today. So let's enjoy our win or the other thing. Oh, yes, Sammy said we won the T20 series. You heard him? Yes, man, Sammy said we won the T20 series. Driven down to long off for another singer. So that's one delivery to come from Aiden Walsh. He has not bowled well at all. 3.5 overs, none for 36. The Aiden Walsh detractors will be very happy with this performance. You soon see them in the chat. They say that we told you. You soon see them. I'm telling you, we told you Walsh should be in the playing 11. Walsh to come and turns this into the onside for a singer. The score moves up to 203 for 5. Come on, Budakesh Moti now. So, Budakesh Moti should bowl his 2. Chase should bowl his 2. I think Chase have 4 leave. You know, you play the fast bowler, you have to bowl him. Not Chase, the fast bowler. What's his name? Jaden Seals. You must bowl Jaden Seals now. Alzari have 2 left. Moti have 2. Do you go with them for the next 4, or you need to bowl Seals? Go with Alzari and Moti for the next 4, and then bowl Seals. And if the match is still there, because if you bowl those 4 and they get 5 runs or over, and we pick up 3 wickets. Moti bowls to come in, comes across the stump and played it down to long on for a single. So say the next 4 overs, they get 20 more runs. That's 5 runs and over, and we pick up 3 wickets. So there'll be 123 for 8. Still needing 9 to win. And you say to Seals and Chase, win it first. Is it possible? Is it possible? I'm just mad. Moti bowls to the right-handed Leonard, who plays it out to mid-wicket, and there's a single. 206 for 5. Earl Thomas is saying the captaincy of Opie Sport was evident in the CPL, and it is today. He captained 2 matches when Tyre was injured. Played away down to backward point for another single. Mr. E shouting that New Zealand is on their way to victory. So South Africa choke again. Somebody said they need a lot of water. Yeah. Mr. Casanova don't know what he's doing. He has bowled poor. The thing about it, Mr. Casanova, I have written off Walsh more than once in the past, never to play for West Indies again, I've written him off more than once in the past. And he comes again today and he bowled absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Moti bowls to Lineage right out and plays it out into the offside for another single. Now, And this is where you have to look at Hope captaincy. 25 needed from 50 deliveries. And you still have 5 fielders on the boundary. You have to bring in 2 more men and try to stop those singles. Force them to go over the top. Leave only 3 fielders on the boundary, man. Let them take that risk. Moti bowls to Kamindu, bang it away through the offside down to the boundary for 4. 211 for 5 now. So 28.5 overs. And, you know, Moti's been forced to bowl a little wider because of that delivery now. So he's bowling wider than he wants to bowl because of that delivery that the umpire called wide. Stephen Roach is saying, people don't remember since we won the last ODI World Cup in 1979. We had our best players. Moti bowls to Kamindu, plays it into the covers, and there is no run. For the information of the person who had asked if anyone ever took 6 wickets from 6 ball, Garrett Morgan from Gold Coast Premier League in Australia. Wow, wonderful, Patrick Lambert. Big up yourself. This is the beauty of this community. Congratulations to you guys. Wonderful. You see, the intelligence and the level of know-how in this community is beyond anything that I've ever seen. Say it and we'll find it. Absolutely, Patrick Lambert. Well done. Walsh should never come back in this West Indies team. Those are my thoughts too. I agree with you, Mr. Lee. I see the reason why Walsh should not be in the team. Yeah. This is how you say. Why bring back Walsh and he bowling so poorly? I would never have brought back Walsh. As I said, I would have never brought back him. I would have bowled Seals. When Walsh bowled those 2 over, I did said it, that Seals would have been the man. Stephen Rhodes said, every West Indies supporters want West Indies to win. Yes, Stephen Roach, they probably, yeah, I agree, flicked away down to fine leg for 4. Again, Seals going for that glory ball and strain down their leg side. Yes, yeah, I agree with you, Stephen Roach. They want West Indies to win. I agree. But they don't support every player on the team. They don't support every player on the team because some think that Shamar should be playing instead of Seals. Some think that Aiden Walsh should not be playing. And so, because they want to say, I told you so, they don't want those players to perform. Seals over the wicket. Bowls down the leg side again, turn away into the onside. Why is he bowling so much leg side? I can't understand that. That's something that... And this is why I want to see him play the next match. Because I want to see if over the next 2 days, the bowling coach should have worked on him. And so if we get that line straighter, because they have shown it in Test cricket, that he can bowl top of off stump. We saw it in Test cricket. But what is it? Let's look at his body position. And all of us now, look at his body position and let's see what he is doing. He's in outside the half stump, spank away down to cover. Good stop there by the fielder. Walsh, he's a good fielder all the time. Cannot prevent the second though, but he made a good effort and stopped it there. 2 more runs. So 7 runs from this over thus far. Seven runs from the over. The fast bowler needs bowl back of a length on the top of our stump. Agree, yes. Yeah, agree, Leonard Gardner. Yeah, yes. Mr. Casanova is saying that the World Cup chokers at it again. They need to drink water and stop the choking. Yes, Mr. Casanova, you did say it. They are 120 for 9. Wow. Envoy. Round the wicket comes Seals, bowls to the left-handed Kamundu, dogged it out down to mid-off for a singer. The score goes up to 219 for 5. Kurt and you think that Walsh needs to come back as a batsman who bowls spin. That's the only way he should get back on the West Indies team. All right? I don't think he will make it as that, though. Over the wicket, Seals bowls to the right-handed lineage who drives back down the pitch, bowler field and his follow through. That's where I wanted to keep it, Chase. That's the line, not Chase. Seals, that's the line. I just wanted to pull back that length now, just probably about a foot to 18 inches. But that's the line I want Seals to be bowling, and just pull back the length about 12 to 18 inches. Let's see this final delivery. As a Lioness seconds and 17 from 15 deliveries. He comes in over the wicket. That's better. Short, rising delivery outside the off stump through to the keeper. And there is no one. 137 kilometers per hour. So those two last delivery by Seals were much better. Even if we lose this match again already, we still have to be working on the second match. I'm not dropping Seals. No way. Bad captaincy reuse of bowlers in the death bowling cost the West Indies the women game. Yeah, we did discuss that on our live watch along. We thought so too. Philip Kane is saying, good afternoon. Just tuning in. I am not a coach, but from my opinion, I think Aiden Walsh bowling action causing him to bowl long up. My opinion. Thank you for your opinion. They are welcome. I really appreciate it. Congratulations to New Zealand. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. Leonard Gordon said, who should be playing instead of Walsh? Not for the next match. We'll discuss it either tomorrow or Tuesday. We'll look at it. Comes in bowl and play the way through the offside. I hope you'll join us then, Leonard Gordon. We do look at these things, after match. We go over the match and then we look at that. We review the last match and preview the next match. So either tomorrow or Tuesday, because the next match is on Wednesday, and the CG United tournament is also coming up starting next week, Tuesday, and England will be on their way here at the end of the month. I think they play the first match next week, Wednesday, not this Wednesday. Next Wednesday, I think we'll play the first one-day international against England. Is that? Yeah, I think so. The 30th, I think, is the first one-day international. So there's a lot of cricket, and we always try our best just to discuss West Indies cricket, have watch along, discuss West Indies cricket. I'm telling you, the vibes would have been much different if West Indies was winning. Much, much different. Stephen Roach said, how close or far we from the finishing line? Just another 11 runs needed, and we need 5 wickets. To win this match, we have to bowl them out. Dre believe that Walsh need more rhythm in his approach. Moti, his final delivery bowl, short outside the half stump, played away down to the cover fielder for a singer. And so Gudakesh Moti ends his spell. 3 for 47 from 8, 222 for 5. Well, Moti is one of those days, boy. I really think that if the umpire never called that ball wide, you would have won the match for the West Indies. I definitely think so. They need 10 runs to win. 10 runs to win. This should be the same game for Walsh. He needs to come back as a batsman who bowls leg spin. What a waste. So Dashan from Sri Lanka is saying, as a Sri Lankan, West Indies and New Zealand are West Indies and New Zealand are our favorite two cricket nation. Gail, Bravo, Lara, man. What a team you guys had. Always so joyful. Remember, Sri Lanka at a time like this now, West Indies face in 2016 and 2022. So Chase was hit away for 4, so they only need 6 now to win. Only 6 more runs needed to win. Terence Scott, welcome. So some common flash pass. Our top order batters give their wickets away too cheaply. They did. We should have scored at a faster rate and our bowlers were just too loose. Well said, Terence. Can't have no issue with that. Well said. Good point. Seals round the wicket, clipped away by Commando down to square leg for a single, 127 for 5. Leonard Gard is saying these fast bowlers need to bowl better. They take too long to learn. Richard Sadiq is saying it's just the first ODI, so let's give them a break. Richard Sadiq, no man, the standard is high, man. The standard is high. We cannot go in the. Robert Holmes is saying, not because West Indies are on the verge of losing, we still need to recognize the like button. We can always look forward to better performances in the next week. Thank you very much, Robert Holmes. Yes, you need to slash on that like button and you need to click the subscribe button too. It's only once. You only have to do it once. Click the subscribe button once. We need to get up to 17,700 today. Yes. Dre saying, I would play Walsh in the next game. Wrist spinners needed. Game time. Not a bad point that. I don't agree with you, but the point that wrist spinners need game is a good point. Not a bad point, Andre. And that's why the diverse opinion Seals round the wicket, bowls to come in do defense to the man at mid extra cover. And there's no one. That's Chase. Maxwell said, we need some good bowlers. These men bowls more 4 balls than wicket-taking balls. Yes, that's definitely what happened in this match. Our fast bowlers need to look at how Ambrose bowl. Not true. Absolutely true. And Terence Scott said that, I'm very concerned about our bowlers in this Lankan series. We just don't seem to have it to restrict or bowl them out. Yes, that is true, except for that second match. I think. Was it the first match or second match? Seals bowls to come in do it this high in the air for 6 runs. Sri Lanka won. Comfortable by 5 wickets in the end. Marvelous display by Sri Lanka. A lot to assess by the West Indies. They have a lot of work to do. Clifford, good afternoon. Watching from Cobalt, Arkansas, USA. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you being here, Clifford CQ. And thank you all for being here. It was a pleasure being here with you. Disappointment, Manchester City score a last kick win. And I really think that the umpire, Kavanagh, that umpire always making some call in favor of Manchester City. West Indies not in the World Cup final today, although Manchester United won yesterday. And now West Indies losing again. It's not a good weekend. Can Leclerc win the United States Grand Prix later? Let's hope and see if that can cheer me up. Either Lando Norris or Leclerc. Preferably Leclerc, but nonetheless, if Lando Norris win, I'll be comfortable with that. Take care of yourself, everyone. Take care of your loved ones. Have a wonderful day. And see you back here either tomorrow or Tuesday when we will review the first One Day International and preview the second. Take care now. Have a wonderful day. Bye.